It is a gorgeous day today in South Louisiana. Now let's talk about choices and being smart if you are wanting to be a homeowner anytime soon, whether you want to be a homeowner next month or next year or a couple of years from now. And if you want to be a seller and you want to make a nice size profit when you sell your house. So listen, hard choices, right? We live in a society where we are spoiled. We are so spoiled. And it's so easy with social media and looking at all the things that the Joneses have, right? Keeping up with the Joneses. What people mostly put on social media is all the good things. They don't put all the things, all the sacrifices, all the hard work, all the things that go into getting what you really want. But when you are thinking about being a homeowner or a seller in the near future, it's about doing what's smart for you and what's smart for your future, and it's about making sacrifices today that are going to pay off tomorrow. And so what does that look like if you're wanting to buy? That looks like you're not spending frivolously, you're thinking about saving, you're working on building your credit, you're doing all the things that you need to do, not all the things that your friends are doing. What I see very, very, very common are people who want to have the best vehicle. Well, you can't live in your vehicle. And I guarantee you, if you buy a brand new vehicle or you overpay for a vehicle, the minute you drive it off the lot, it has depreciated in value. As opposed to a home, if you buy real estate today and you take very good care of it and you do some upgrades to it along the way that you own it, you can buy it today and turn around and sell it in the future. And I would say probably 95% of the time, you are going to make a significant profit. So I think what happens a lot of the times is young people, and not just young people, look, there's some older people that are driving very, very, very nice vehicles and are living in something that they are not proud to live in. They're not proud to live in, or they're renting. I cannot tell you how many people I know that are renting a house, and I've been renting for a very long time, and they have one of the nicest vehicles. They probably have a nicer vehicle than I do, a newer vehicle than I do, right? You can't live in your vehicle. So you have to think about this, making hard choices today, making sacrifices today are going to pay off tomorrow. So we live in a society where we want instant gratification. We're very spoiled. We don't like to wait, right? But when you're thinking about becoming a homeowner or a seller, you have to think about what are those hard decisions that you're going to make today, not the decisions that your friends are making, that your family's making, that your neighbors are making, but what's going to be smart so that you can become a homeowner. And so that means if you want a new vehicle, if you want a boat, if you want a camper, if you want to travel all over the world, those are some things that probably need to wait until you own a home. And then when you own a home and you've closed on it and the paperwork has been filed and it's official, I always tell people to wait at least 3 days after your loan processes to make sure everything's good, right? Then, if you want to go finance furniture, if you want to go finance appliances, if you want to go finance a boat or a car or whatever the case may be, if you're wanting to buy a home, you should not be letting anyone pull your credit except the loan officer. That's it. Nobody else. You shouldn't be applying for any new credit cards. You should not be buying anything that isn't a need. Your needs should come first. Your wants should wait until you close on the house. And listen, it sucks. It is not fun to be trying to save trying to raise your credit, trying to really be cognizant about what you are spending, right? But that's what you do. If you want to be a homeowner, where there's a will, there's a way, and it's making sacrifices. And so number one, you want to save as much money as possible. You want to pay down as much debt as possible. You don't want anyone to pull your credit score unless it's a lender. And listen, if people say to me all the time, well, what if my credit's so bad, and if a lender pulls my credit, it's going to drop my credit significantly. Listen, if your credit is so bad that you don't want a lender to pull your credit to buy a house, then you need to work on that. Because let me tell you what, if you're thinking about buying a house in the next 6 months, if you want to shop around different banks or different lenders or different mortgage companies, it's taking one hit the first time. And so within that 90-day period, if you go with a different bank or you go with a different mortgage company, you go with a different lender, it's not taking hit after hit after hit. It happens one time. And it is one of the smartest decisions you will ever make. I know, listen, there are plenty of people in different situations that have to rent temporarily. In my mind, in my opinion, renting should never be something that you permanently want to do, because you are paying 100% interest on something you will never own. So regardless of what the current interest rates are, which they're in the average numbers right now. They're anywhere between 6 and 9, depending on your credit, depending on your loan type. If you are renting, you're paying 100% interest on something you will never own. Simple as that. So if the interest rates are in the 30s, still be lower than what you're currently paying, right? If you're a seller, the most important thing for you to be doing is making sure your house is neat, clean, organized, that you have curb appeal, that you're keeping your yard up, that you're giving the impression to the surrounding people that you take care of what you own, because people talk. People absolutely talk. And first impressions are huge. So if you're thinking about selling in the near future, make sure your yard looks nice, your house looks nice, your house is clean, you get rid of crap that you have that you don't need, you brighten up the lights, you neutralize everything, you get it clean, then you call a realtor that you know, like, and trust, and you get it done. Simple as that. Making hard choices today will pay off tomorrow. That's an absolute guarantee. Listen, there are no questions in real estate that are stupid. If you have questions, reach out to me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. You can message me, you can call me anytime. And if it goes to voicemail, I will return your call. You have a great day. Take care.